It was good, y'all. Kether here, and once again, apologies for not uploading for so long. I've been pretty active on the streaming side of things, as you may have seen, but now I'm finally back to making videos. This time with the milk. So today we're gonna have a little throwback, a little trip to memory lane on how I started my journey as a commentary YouTuber. And that was by laughing at people on the internet for posting stupid shit. To make it shorter, we're gonna be seeing some confessions that people posted online and give some thoughts afterwards, and judge it by how fucked up it is. So with that being said, let's get right into it. I don't know when it started, but over the years I've noticed I always end up sleeping with my hand down there, not in a sexual way, just like a built-in security system or something. It's oddly comforting, like my brain just decided, yep, this is home base. But after the marriage, when my partner got to know about this habit, she is furious and thinks that instead of doing it with her, I still want self-satisfaction. So now I hold her boobs while sleeping, to let her know that it's a habit. Okay, let me just say this. As weird as it sounds, I went into the comments to see what people would think of this, and to my surprise, it is way more common than I thought it would be. Even couples are doing that with each other just because it's fun and because it feels comfy. Now, I got no issues with that because after all, whatever helps you sleep at night. And as long as it's nothing illegal and doesn't involve harm, I honestly couldn't give less of a shit. And if I was to be honest, this has to be a pretty tame confession because obviously, in a subreddit like r/confession, I expect to see some fucked up shit that people have done. Some stuff that if I was to confess about, I'd rather choose to isolate myself in a cabin in the middle of the woods for the rest of my days than confess about something that is borderline or even maybe straight up illegal. But putting your hand on your privates because it feels comfortable and helps you sleep at night, honestly, it's not that bad. And like I said, pretty tame confession. Amazing day down at the beach with my girlfriend. Lots of sun, sand, and some pretty good surf. Haha, she almost lost her suit. When we got back to the car, we realized that we forgot to bring a change of clothes. So after showing off with a jug of water I keep in the back of my truck, we decided to risk it and drive back naked. Such a rush. Thank God my truck is high up and we didn't get pulled over. Alright, again, nothing too crazy here, nothing illegal. Definitely more intense than the last confession, but still, no ill intentions were detected in this post. We all forget to bring some stuff with us when we go out of our homes for a trip at the beach, or for some camping, or whatever plans you got outside of your house. It happens. But when you forget to bring a change of clothes for a beach trip, it's likely inevitable that you'll have to pull some crazy shit by going back to your home naked in this case. For example, it's not a crime, nobody was harmed, and thankfully they didn't get pulled over or else it would have been embarrassing as all fuck. This just more seems like an unforgettable memory they just made, if anything. But do remember to bring some spare clothes next time. Doing it once was funny and all, but I'm sure having to do it again is not gonna be so fun. Especially if you do get pulled over. I'm fucking two of my co-workers at the same time. Neither of them know about each other. Okay there. Yeesh. Well, title basically says it all. But I just got out of a long-term relationship and have suddenly found myself receiving advances from more than a couple people. Anyways, it just so happens that two of them are my co-workers. I've been overly clear with both of them that I am single and no way exclusive. So it's not like there's any cheating going on, but both of them are technically my supervisors. So I'm getting preferred hours and easier shifts. The only thing is neither of them know I'm fucking the other, and they 100% do not get along. Long story short, I might be a bitch, but I am having a great time. Okay, my fellow viewers, I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip straight to what will most likely be the aftermath of this confession. So, this person right here is right about two things. One, she is a, female dog, let's just say, and two, she's having a great time nonetheless, and I mean great, in capital letters. However, the third thing that she didn't take into consideration is how big it is going to blow up in her face when it inevitably does, because when you find yourself in this kind of situation where you seem to be winning big time, it doesn't matter if it's cheating or not, it is still going to blow up in your face big time if one finds out about the other getting the same treatment too, especially considering that those two do not get along like you said. And the fact that they're both your supervisors just makes things 1,000 times worse. So if I was you, I'd get a resume ready as a backup for when you inevitably lose your job because you tried to have a great time at work. Let's just say it like that. One day I got mad hungry, fixed myself a plain bagel, slathered it with cream cheese, and it low-key turned me on because, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, my guy. Yeah, no, I understand that this is r/confession, but trust me, nobody fucking needed to know that. And I think the people in the comments agree with me too. And the worst part is, this dude tries to play it off as something we all did at least once. Like, motherfucker, I don't ever remember, not even once in my life, in my 23 years and a half of existence on God's green earth, making myself a bagel, putting some cream cheese on it, looking at it, and be like, damn bro, this bagel looking bad as fuck, let me just pull it out so I can crack that hot and sexy bagel, if you know what I'm saying. Like, nah bro, I think this is an only you kind of thing. We don't relate to this kind of stuff, nor do we need to know about it. We good. And you wanna know what the scariest part is? This dude could be working at a fast food chain in charge of making bagels, donuts, or anything that has a hole in it. You never fucking know. Now I have a fear of pulling up to my local Tim Hortons, which, if you didn't know, is a Canadian fast food chain, ask for a bagel or some donuts, and next thing I know, I found it tastes weird because some fucking weirdo busted a nut in my food. The day it happens is the day I'll be taking these motherfuckers to court, because trust me, the day I'm taking something fucking weird in my mouth, it ain't gonna be for free, that's for sure. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked what you saw, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as any form of support means a lot to me. If you want to show some extra support, go ahead and become a channel member if you're willing to do so. You'll get exclusive perks that I'm sure will make it worth it for you. Make sure to also turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of my future content. This was Kether, having an urgent need to bleach my eyes, especially after the bagel confession. I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.